Have you ever looked up at the mountains and felt like something was watching you? High above the clouds, where the air is cold and thin, a silent hunter is always waiting. Its wings stretch wide, its eyes are sharp like a laser, and its patience is almost endless. This is the golden eagle, one of the most powerful birds in the entire world. But here's something surprising. Even though it is so big and strong, most people never see it. It moves like a shadow in the sky. Quiet, calm, almost invisible. And when it hunts, it strikes faster than you can blink. Today, we are going to explore the life of this amazing bird. From its secret hunting tricks, to the way it survives in the harsh mountains, and even some shocking facts most people don't know. So stay with me, because the story gets more exciting as we go. The golden eagle lives in some of the wildest places on Earth. Rocky mountains, deep valleys, wide open skies, places where very few humans go. Why? Because these birds need space. A lot of space. One golden eagle can control a huge area, sometimes bigger than a small town. This area is its home, its hunting ground, its kingdom, and it protects this space very seriously. If another eagle comes too close, a fight can happen in the sky. And these fights are not small. They can twist, spin, and dive at high speed. It's like an air battle. But here's the interesting part. Golden eagles don't like to waste energy. They are smart hunters. They don't just fly around all day looking for food. Instead, they wait. They watch. They study everything below them. Their eyes are so powerful, they can spot a small animal from very far away. Imagine seeing a rabbit from the height of a tall mountain. That's how good their vision is. And once they choose a target, they don't rush. They plan. They wait for the perfect moment, because one mistake can mean no food for the whole day. Now picture this, a quiet mountain slope. The wind is soft. A small animal moves below, thinking it is safe. But high above, the golden eagle is already watching, completely still in the sky. Then suddenly, it folds its wings and dives. Faster and faster, like a falling arrow. In just seconds, it reaches the ground. And with its strong claws, it grabs its prey. There is no warning, no sound, just a sudden end. This is why many people call it the silent hunter of the mountains. But here's something most people don't know. Golden eagles are not just fast. They are incredibly strong. Their claws, called talons, can crush bones. Yes, bones. Some scientists say their grip is even stronger than a large dog's bite. That means once they catch something, escape is almost impossible. And they don't just hunt small animals. Sometimes they go for bigger prey. Animals that are heavy, animals that fight back. And yet, the golden eagle still wins. How? That's what we'll discover next. Because the way this bird hunts larger animals is both smart and a little shocking. Now let's talk about something truly surprising. Golden eagles don't always hunt easy targets. Sometimes they go after animals much bigger than you would expect. Animals like foxes, young deer, and even goats on steep mountain cliffs. Yes, goats. But how can a bird carry something that heavy? Well, here's the secret. The golden eagle doesn't always carry its prey away. Instead, it uses the mountain itself as a weapon. Imagine a goat standing on a narrow cliff. The rocks are loose. One wrong step, and it could fall. The golden eagle knows this, so it flies in low, very low. And at the perfect moment, it attacks. Not always to grab, but to surprise, to scare, to push. The goat panics. It loses balance. And in seconds, it falls down the rocky slope. Then the eagle simply follows and claims its meal. It may sound shocking, but in the wild, survival is everything. And the golden eagle uses both strength and smart thinking to win. But hunting like this is not easy. It takes skill, practice, and time. Young golden eagles are not perfect hunters. In fact, many of them fail again and again. They miss their target, they arrive too early, or too late, and sometimes they go hungry. But they learn. Every mistake teaches them something new. Slowly, they become faster, sharper, more patient, until one day, they become masters of the sky. Now here's another amazing fact. Golden eagles can fly at very high speeds. When they are just gliding, they move calmly through the air. But when they dive, they can reach speeds over 150 miles per hour. That's faster than many cars on a highway. Imagine something coming at you that fast from the sky, and you don't even hear it. That's why their prey has almost no chance to escape. But life in the mountains is not always about hunting. It is also about surviving harsh weather. Strong winds, freezing cold, heavy snow, and very little food in winter. So how do golden eagles survive all this? First, their feathers are thick and warm, like a natural jacket. Second, they know how to use the wind. Instead of fighting it, they ride it. They glide on air currents, saving energy. Sometimes they can stay in the sky for hours without even flapping their wings. And when food is hard to find, they become even more patient. They may wait longer, travel farther, or even eat animals that are already dead. Because in the wild, wasting energy can mean death. But here's something that might surprise you even more. Golden eagles are not always alone. In fact, they can form strong family bonds. And what they do for their babies is both beautiful and intense. Because raising young in the mountains is one of the hardest jobs in nature, and not every baby survives. High up on a rocky cliff, far away from danger, a golden eagle builds its home. This home is called a nest, but it is not small. It is huge, made from sticks, branches, and grass, and used again and again for many years. Some nests grow so big, they can be as wide as a small bed, and very heavy. This is where new life begins. A mother golden eagle usually lays 1 or 2 eggs. She keeps them warm day and night, while the father flies far away, searching for food. He brings back meat, again and again, to keep the family alive. Everything seems peaceful. But here comes a hard truth of nature. Not every chick will survive. Sometimes, when 2 chicks are born, the stronger one may attack the weaker one. It sounds sad, but in the wild, food is not always enough. The stronger chick fights to survive, and the weaker one may not make it. This is called survival of the fittest. It is nature's way, even though it feels unfair. But if a chick survives, its life is still not easy. The baby eagle, called a chick, is small, soft, and helpless at first. It cannot fly. It cannot hunt. It depends completely on its parents. Day by day, it grows. Its feathers become stronger. Its wings become bigger. And slowly, it starts to look like a real eagle. Then comes one of the most important moments in its life. The first flight. Imagine standing at the edge of a high cliff. Looking down, the ground is very far away. The wind is strong, and you have never flown before. Would you jump? The young eagle must make this choice. Sometimes it waits. Sometimes it feels scared. But the parents do something surprising. They encourage it. They call from the sky. They show it how to fly. And sometimes, they even stop bringing food. So the young eagle has no choice but to try. Finally, the moment comes. The chick spreads its wings, takes a deep breath, and jumps. For a second, it falls. Then suddenly, its wings catch the air, and it flies. Maybe not perfectly, maybe a little shaky, but it flies. And that moment changes everything. From that day on, the young eagle must learn to live on its own. To hunt, to survive, to become strong. Because in the mountains, only the strong and smart survive. But even the golden eagle, this powerful, fearless hunter, faces dangers of its own. Dangers not from nature, but from humans. And what is happening today might put this amazing bird at risk. The golden eagle may look powerful, strong, almost unbeatable, but today it faces a new kind of danger. A danger it cannot fight with claws or wings. Humans. As people build more roads, more cities, and more power lines, the wild spaces of the mountains begin to disappear. The quiet places where eagles once lived are no longer quiet. Loud machines, busy roads, and constant human activity all push the golden eagle farther away. Sometimes, these birds fly into power lines. They don't see them, and the result can be deadly. Other times, they eat animals that have been poisoned. And without knowing it, they get poisoned too. Even something as simple as trash can harm them, because in the wild, one small mistake can be the last. But that's not the only problem. In some places, people once hunted golden eagles. They feared them, or believed they were a threat to livestock. But here's the truth. Golden eagles rarely attack healthy farm animals. Most of the time, they choose wild prey. They are part of nature's balance. They help control animal populations. They keep ecosystems healthy. The good news is, many people are now working to protect them. Scientists study their behavior. Wildlife groups protect their homes. And laws in countries like the United States make it illegal to harm them, because people are starting to understand. Losing a creature like the golden eagle would be a big loss for the planet. But protection is not always easy. It takes time, care, and awareness. Even small actions, like keeping nature clean or protecting wild spaces, can make a difference. Because every creature, no matter how strong, needs a safe home. Now, after everything we've learned, let's take a moment to see the golden eagle in a new way. Not just as a hunter, but as a survivor. A parent. A symbol of strength and freedom. Imagine it one more time. High above the mountains. Wings wide open. Riding the wind without fear. Silent. Calm. Watching the world below. It does not rush. It does not panic. It waits for the right moment. And when that moment comes, it acts with power and precision. The golden eagle teaches us something important. Strength is not just about power. It is about patience, focus, and knowing when to act. So next time you look at the sky, think about this silent hunter somewhere above the mountains. It may be watching, waiting, flying free. And maybe, just maybe, its story will remind you to stay strong, stay patient, and never give up.